Deep beneath the desolate, frozen tundra of the Siberian wilderness lies a secret buried for 10 millennia. The howling Arctic winds sweep across a landscape that was once the undisputed kingdom of the Pleistocene giants. In the remote Liahovsky Islands, a team of researchers made a discovery that would shock the scientific community and change our understanding of history. Protruding from the permafrost was a curved, ancient ivory tusk that had not felt the warmth of the sun since the end of the last ice age. As they carefully excavated the site, they realized this was not just a collection of bones, but a nearly complete carcass preserved in nature's deep freeze. The mammoth, later nicknamed Buttercup, was found in such extraordinary condition that her soft tissue appeared fresh and red. In a moment that defied all expectations, the researchers observed a dark, liquid substance oozing from the creature's frozen veins. This liquid blood, preserved for over 10,000 years, became the most significant biological find in the history of paleontology. Buttercup lived at a time when the Earth was a world of ice, surrounded by predators like the saber-toothed cat and the cave lion. Carbon dating revealed that this female mammoth walked the Earth approximately 28,000 years ago, long before the rise of modern civilization. Analysis of her teeth and bones told a story of a life filled with harsh winters and the constant struggle for survival in a changing climate. The preservation was so perfect that scientists could even determine her last meal by examining the contents of her stomach. Buttercup had spent her final moments trapped in a peat bog, where the lack of oxygen and the sub-zero temperatures halted the process of decay. As the Ice Age ended and the world began to warm, the permafrost acted as a time capsule, sealing her away from the rest of history. For centuries, the indigenous people of the North told legends of giant underground rats, unaware they were walking over the graves of giants. Today, the melting of the Siberian permafrost due to rising global temperatures is revealing these prehistoric treasures at an alarming rate. The discovery of Buttercup sparked an international race to extract the first complete sequence of mammoth DNA. Scientists from Russia, South Korea, and the United States joined forces to see if the dream of de-extinction could finally become a reality. The goal was ambitious: to find a living cell or a perfect strand of genetic code that could be inserted into the egg of a modern elephant. However, the ravages of time even affect the deep freeze, as DNA begins to break into millions of tiny fragments the moment an organism dies. Using sophisticated supercomputers, researchers are now attempting to stitch these genetic fragments back together, like a massive biological jigsaw puzzle. The moral and ethical implications of bringing back a species that has been gone for thousands of years are fiercely debated in the scientific community. Critics argue that we should focus on saving existing species rather than playing God with the ghosts of the past. Supporters of the project believe that the mammoth could play a crucial role in restoring the Arctic ecosystem and fighting climate change. By trampling the snow and knocking down trees, mammoths could help maintain the grasslands that reflect sunlight and keep the permafrost cool. The Pleistocene Park project in Russia is already preparing the habitat for the eventual return of these magnificent woolly titans. Every year, new discoveries are made as the ice recedes, bringing us one step closer to seeing a mammoth walk the earth again. The story of the mammoth that survived 10,000 years in the ice is not just about the past, but about the future of life on our planet. We stand on the threshold of a new era, where the line between extinction and existence is beginning to blur. Whether through cloning or genetic engineering, the mammoth is no longer just a relic of the past, but a symbol of scientific possibility. As we gaze into the frozen eyes of these ancient giants, we are reminded of the fragility and resilience of life through the ages. The secrets held within the ice are finally being whispered to those brave enough to listen and explore. Buttercup's journey from the Pleistocene bog to the modern laboratory represents a bridge across time itself. Her blood, her skin, and her story have provided a blueprint for a resurrection that was once the stuff of science fiction. The hunt for the next perfectly preserved specimen continues in the harshest environments on Earth. Every tusk found and every genome sequenced brings the dream of a mammoth step closer to reality. Technology like CRISPR is giving us the tools to edit the very fabric of life to suit the needs of a changing world. The return of the mammoth could be the first step in a larger movement to repair the damage humans have done to the natural world. We are the first generation with the power to reach back into deep time and pull a species out of the darkness of extinction. But with great power comes the responsibility to ensure that these creatures have a world they can truly call home. The 10,000-year-old mammoth has survived the ice, and now she challenges us to redefine the meaning of forever. Scientists continue to probe the depths of the permafrost, hoping to find even more secrets hidden in the deep freeze. The legacy of the woolly mammoth is etched into the very soil of our northern hemispheres. As the sun sets over the Siberian horizon, the ghosts of the Ice Age seem to stir in the shadows of the frozen cliffs. We are only beginning to understand the incredible journey of the animals that once ruled the cold. The discovery of Buttercup is a reminder that the Earth never truly forgets its former masters. Every drop of prehistoric blood is a miracle of preservation and a testament to the power of the cold. The science of tomorrow is being built on the bones of yesterday, paving the way for a world we never imagined. As we move forward, we must look back at the giants who paved the way for our own survival in a harsh world. The mammoth that survived 10,000 years has finally finished her long sleep, and her awakening is just beginning. Soon, the trumpeting call of the woolly mammoth may once again echo across the vast, frozen plains of the north. The journey of discovery is far from over, as the ice still holds many more wonders waiting to be revealed. Join us as we continue to explore the mysteries of our planet's past and the possibilities of its future. The woolly mammoth story is a saga of endurance, ice, and the indomitable spirit of scientific inquiry. In the end, we may find that the mammoth never really left us. She was just waiting for us to find her. The ice is melting, the secrets are surfacing, and the giants are coming home. Thank you for witnessing the incredible journey of the mammoth that survived 10,000 years in the deep freeze. May we always look at the natural world with the same wonder that the first researchers felt in the Siberian mud. The past is never truly dead. It is simply waiting for the right moment to be reborn. This has been the story of the giants who stayed frozen in time until the world was ready for them again.